As we pick up with a new week, I want to go back and read the verses again that we have used for our topic that we've been talking about this past week and now into this week. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 30 to 32. Very challenging verses to me. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. We've been talking about the topic of putting away. Put these things away from you. And we already talked about the bitterness and the wrath and the anger and the evil speaking. We're going to pick up with clamor. Now, clamor is a word that is used in the King James Version that is probably not familiar to most people of what that even means. So how do you put something away from you if you don't even know what it means? Well, that's why we want to do this in this week of lessons. Clamor is a sudden outburst over nothing, an unnecessary hubbub, a loud noise made for no purpose. We cause a clamor when we make a big issue out of something insignificant or cause a scene rather than trying to help or heal. Have you ever heard the term make a mountain out of a molehill? Oftentimes that may let you know how old I am, and some of you may be too young to recognize that phrase. But the ideal of it is taking something that is really little and making it into something that is really huge. And oftentimes we do that. I've seen churches split over what color the carpet was going to be or what kind of windows was going to be put in. I remember one terrible time it was determined that I would be the tiebreaker on new windows, and we had 30 people and the vote was 15 to 15. You can imagine where that put me in that situation, because it was one of those things that no matter what I did, I was going to be wrong. And there's outburst over nothing. This happens even in relationships and in marriages, where people have these outbursts over nothing, over silliness, that they explode into all of these issues instead of just helping and healing the circumstance. They cause a clamor or a big issue over something insignificant.